So now we have pitched our tent, we have added our tarp, and we are ready to eat something because I'm getting hungry. The stove is lit. It's important to check it before we go out on a trek. Make sure that all the valves are intact and the stove itself just working. And I always bring a fire steel. It works in every kind of weather. But I also always bring extra matches. And to be able to light toilet paper, for example, it's a little bit harder with a fire steel. And yeah, I have it collected so it's easy to find. It's important to talk about the food and the energy that we actually are going to lose while we're hiking. I usually use freeze-dried food because it's very easy and convenient. And me personally, as a male in my best years, I use up around 2,500 calories. And it's very easy to then find out how much of these meals and candy I need, because it says here right on the bag how much it is. And equally important is to drink a lot of water alongside it. You lose up to 2 to 3 liters of water, even if it's hot and cold, just by moving. And a good way to make sure that you're not dehydrated is to look at your urine. You can look at it and see if it's yellow or light-ish, you're on the right track. But if it starts to get dark, that's your body telling you that you need a lot more water.
And one way to get water is not only by drinking, but when you add water to the freeze-dried food, you can also add a little extra.
Something that reminds me when you're talking about water is also making sure to drink a lot of water before you start trekking, like build up your water capacity before you head out.
Depending a little bit on where you are and the quality of the water and what kind of food you're eating, it might be a good idea to add some electrolytes into the water. Sometimes also with some energy added into the water. If you are trekking for long distances, I know that some people find it difficult to drink a lot of water. So by adding the electrolytes and some energy drink, I know that the experience is that it could be easier to get the right amount of fluids. What are we having?
Oh, today we're having pasta in tomato sauce.
Sweet.
Very good. And as you said, I'm going to add a little bit more water than the package says.
So, I mean, this kind of package, obviously, you add the water into the bag.
Yeah.
It's a minimal amount of cleaning of the pots.
Yeah.
This is just one type of food you can bring out to the trail. Obviously, it's also another type is to prepare your own dried meals and add water into them. Then you might need to cook in the pot. So then you would need to add something to clean the pot with afterwards. So just it's all about your own preferences. This is super easy.
Yep.
It might be a bit bulky to pack in your bags. We've talked about it before. If some people they prefer to add the food into other plastic bags.
Yeah.
Sealed bags,
Yep.
but it's all about your own preferences and also how you pack your bag, and that also something you need to practice before you hit the trail. So you also talked a little bit about snacks.
Yeah.
So if we eat about 3 of these bags every day,
Yeah. Breakfast, lunch, dinner.
and dinner, yes, then we would still need to add another 1,000 calories into the diet, and we have some snacks, some bars. It's good to bring some nuts or chocolates, which is dense in calories.
Yeah.
But I mean, most important of all is to bring something that you like and something that you will eat.
Yeah.
And I mean, a classic mistake that you do when it comes to food is you see the target for the day and you just want to finish the day, and you might walk a little too far in terms of what calories or energy you have in your body. So a good tip is to bring out that last bit of snack before you come to camp, so you have a lot of energy. And if you feel that you get super tired, I mean, it's never wrong to actually stop and have your meal before you reach camp.
Yeah. And just as you said with the snacks, to bring what you really like, it's important to bring food that you really like. And I really like the pasta in tomato soup, so I know will be a very good dinner. But it's not wrong to bring some extra salt and pepper just to make sure that it is a little bit more tasteful as you like it.
Something else that could be nice to bring is, I mean, this is quite a soft texture, and if you like to add some texture, you can add some nuts or some seeds just to get a little mix of textures in the food. When you're done, if you have eaten everything, obviously you just put it in your trash bag. But in case that you don't finish, what will you do with the content that's still left in the bag?
We always bring everything that we bring out with us back. So if you have leftovers, then you bring the leftovers back with you, because you don't want to put it in a stream or on the ground, because it's going to look messy and it's going to disturb the wild animals and the environment. So a big rule is to bring everything out again.